How to become a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. I love your question. I can help you out with this. My name is Brando Lineker there. And when it comes down to this, it really makes me think that you're looking to become a very successful entrepreneur. You're looking to become a CEO. You like to be the top guy, and you want to build yourself a business and income. Now, if that is the case, having been able to get around some very successful people over the last 4.5 years in different types of businesses, and people who have made anywhere from a multiple six-figure yearly income to a multiple six-figure monthly income, the first tip I will give you is, if you are looking at this only for the idea of being your own boss, providing better for your family, your wife, your kids, being able to retire your spouse from corporate America, then I would encourage you, if you hear me out here for a minute, before you dive into all the chemistry and the hard knocks life of working your way up the ladder, which is what you'd have to do to become a Fortune 500 CEO. You got to work your way up the ladder in the whole corporation, which can take you, 30 years, 40 years, depending on the background and education, that you have. And if you don't want to go through that, I've got a lead I can throw your way here that can save you blood, sweat, and tears. And my story with this goes back about 15 months ago, when I came across a person who was building a business without having to work their way up the ladder, without having to even really become a CEO, but they were the boss of themselves. They weren't working for another person. They were building a business, and they're building a business on the internet without dealing with shipping and handling, inventory, without dealing with employees, equipment, supplies. So their profit margins in their business were just up the roof. They're making a lot of income because they didn't have that overhead, and they had a lot of time freedom because they didn't have to manage and maintain that overhead, which is what you'd have to do as a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. That's why they're always crazy busy. So this person was actually building a business and having a life at the same time, making a 7-figure income. And because they were doing this, I started to model and copy them in less than about 90 days, give or take. It was about 90 days. I was able to create a full-time income business working part-time on the internet. And those are not average or typical results. I decided not to be average or typical, That required work, dedication, focus, wanting to change my life. And because the internet was doing the heavy lifting for this person, where they weren't dealing with supplies, equipment, employees, it was just mega attractive to me. And, I was able to create those results, which I share with you really because if you want to get into business for yourself because you want to do what you're passionate about, whether that's to live in the fancy homes, drive the cars, be able to retire your wife, retire your husband, or just provide better for your whole family, whatever that passion is, I would encourage you, learn how to create a leverage business that actually gets you those results, where you're not a slave to your business, where you can actually build a business and have a life at the same time. Now, am I saying the internet's the only way to do this? Absolutely not. But if you're someone who has never been able to create a high multiple 6 or 7-figure income business, I would encourage you, if this makes sense to you, where you can use the internet to do the heavy lifting for you, where you don't have to reinvent the wheel, learn to leverage online systems, and then you can learn to attract people to you without doing cold market prospecting and chasing friends and family, or chasing people around with a stick trying to get them into your business. You can learn to get people coming to you wanting more about your business. And that's the beauty of the internet. So that's just my tip. That's my overview and review when it comes to this. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like this kind of stuff and you want to learn how to build a business on the internet, if you're following me here, you're coachable, trainable, you're willing to learn some things, if that's you, then check out my site down below. It's 123marketingtips.com. Grab your training, and I look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world and seeing you at the top. Take care.